The European Commission and Parliament are trying to tackle the housing crisis across the EU. The situation is critical. Rising property prices combined with a shortage of available housing has made access to affordable housing for many incredibly difficult. Between 2010 and 2023, rents across the bloc rose by an average of 22% and property prices by almost 50%. The EU is particularly interested in the impact of short-term rentals, which account for almost a quarter of tourist rentals.
We are certainly looking at the role of short-term rentals. On one hand, it's a great possibility for people to go see each other's countries, for people to have an income, to rent out a room or a home for a limited time. On the other hand, it does lead to huge problems in some cities where people are forced out more or less of their homes so that they become a business machine, so to speak, instead of being a normal home.
Measures on the table include the use of European funding for the construction of social housing, as well as the creation of a pan-European recruitment platform to tackle the shortage of construction workers. The Parliament recently set up a special committee on the EU housing crisis, which is expected to make recommendations to the Commission within a year. Its chairwoman insists that there is no one-size-fits-all solution to guarantee access to affordable housing in the EU.
There can be areas where the problem is more demand side, other areas where it's more of a supply side, the type of supply varies. There are places where new construction is unthinkable and you really need to work on existing infrastructure, retrofitting, renovation. There are areas where you could actually alleviate the problem by constructing. So I wouldn't have one-size-fits-all recipes.
The average age at which the majority of Europeans move out of their parents' home increased from 26 to 28. But housing is not directly controlled by the EU, meaning there is limited room to maneuver.